Folks, today I'm going to share with you one of the worst reasons to start up and one of the best reasons to start up. Let's get into this. दोस्तों, the worst reason for starting up is wanting to make money. इससे ज़्यादा बड़ा श्योर शॉट वे टू फेल कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता. एंड हमको क्या लगता है दोस्तों कि when we watch this news in the newspapers and televisions and everywhere that this startup has become unicorn, इसको $1 billion का valuation मिल गया है. This particular startup has been sold to this company and the founders has become millionaires, right? तो हमें लगता है कि स्टार्टअप से अच्छा सबसे जल्दी पैसा तो और किसी में भी नहीं बन सकता. This is the sure shot way to make lots and lots of money. This is a complete misconception. Actually, it's complete reverse. The probability of making money by starting up is the least. आपको तो statistics पता ही होगा. 90% of the startup actually fails. And उसमें भी जो fail नहीं करते हैं, not every startup ends up making a lot of money. तो सब बहुत ज़्यादा पैसा बना भी नहीं पाते. तो at the end of the day, if you look at the odds are against you in terms of the success. And let me give you two different scenarios. Let's say you have a very good idea and you want to start up, and we are human beings. We always have lots and lots of good ideas. We have very good imaginary powers as well, and we think that I will definitely have a killer idea that's going to be successful and I'll make a lot of money. And you thought, okay, then let's start it. But for starting up, you need to invest. And where does the investment comes? It can either come from you, which is called bootstrapping, or you use your own savings to start up, or it will come from an investor, right? Let's say you go with the first route. You use your own savings for starting up. Now you need to understand, you have already spent the money that you have saved, and you will wait till the time the startup actually becomes profitable, through which you can reap some value. And please remember, for a startup to become successful or break even, it's a long journey. आज आप startup शुरू कर दिए, कल आपको उससे profit नहीं मिलने वाला है. It will take years for the startup to become successful. Not even 1 or 2 years. It probably might take 5-6 years. So कितने दिन तक you'll be able to burn your cash before you become profitable or even draw a little bit of value out of it. Now let's say you have an investor as well. So your investor funds your startup. तो आपके पास अभी फंडिंग का पैसा आ गया. आपको अभी लगेगा कि फंडिंग का अगर पैसा आ गया तो मैं तो अपना सैलरी तो वहाँ से ले ही पाऊँगा. ऐसा नहीं होता है मेरे दोस्त. So what happens is, even if your funding comes, most of your funding money will go into running the business operations of the startup, and rest of the money will also go into providing salary for your employees. So at the end of the day, जो भी बचता है, अगर कुछ बचता भी है, उसमें से आप कुछ नहीं लोगे. Generally, mostly, probably you will not take any money out of it, because whatever salary you end up taking as a founder will burn the bottom line of the startup business. So basically it will add to the cost, which in turn will decrease the valuation. And you have to understand that valuation is the most important thing for a startup, not only for you as a founder but also for your investor. So probably you will not end up taking money for a long amount of time. So worst reason for starting up, wanting to make money. Always remember. And the best reason for starting up, you need to be passionate about something that the world needs. So you need to be passionate. Why do you need to be passionate? Because if you are passionate, then you'll be able to continue without a steady personal income or without a salary for a long period of time, because you don't care about the money to start with, because you care about solving a problem, solving for an issue that the world is grappling with, or you are passionate about a particular product and service that you think has huge potential to improve the world to a better place. That's when you keep on going, that keeps pushing you, and that's when you'll be able to stay in the game for the long run, right? So staying in the game for the long run will improve your chances of success, because entrepreneurship itself is a long game. So more you're passionate, more you'll be able to keep up with the ups and downs that comes with the entrepreneurship journey, and more you will be able to increase your chances of success. So being passionate is the first thing. And the second subpart to this is what the world needs. And by world, I mean market. That could be an industry, that could be a demography, that could be a mixture of demography, industry, and certain region, certain geography, or whatever it could be. But there should be a market. Otherwise, you might be deeply caring about changing something. You might be deeply passionate about a particular solution or to solve a particular problem. But at the end of the day, you figure out there is no demand itself in the market or in the world for that. So that will end up becoming a hobby that can never end up becoming a business, and you will not be able to be successful in that venture, right, in business perspective. So there has to be a merger between your passion and what the world needs or what the market demands. But I still need to be practically honest with you and tell you that you still might not be successful. Even if you have passion and even if there is a market for your product and service, you still might not succeed, because there are so many other variables at play in the entrepreneurship journey that you don't have control on. But what it does is it definitely increases your chance to succeed. It definitely increases your probability to succeed, because you have the passion, you have a demand, and you'll be able to stay in the game for a long run without drawing salary or without thinking about or being frustrated about not growing your personal wealth. So worst reason for starting up is wanting to make money, and the best reason to start up is to be passionate about providing a solution that the world needs. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching Connect with Sayan. See you in the next video.